Hey everyone, I'm here with Ted Koltes, residential home inspector.
House, and we're looking at the kitchen. He's gonna check the plumbing, the electrical, and gas. There's a lot to look at, but here's Ted.
Hello everybody, Ted Koltes here. I'm here with Phong, and today we're gonna focus on the kitchen. There's a lot going on in the kitchen. Let me tell you why. The kitchen is the only room in the house that brings together gas, electric, and water. Any one of those not contained correctly can be a problem. You bring all three of them together, and there's a lot to look at, like Phong said. So let's start out. We're just gonna kind of round our way around the kitchen. We'll talk about the things that I'm looking at. First thing is kind of an overview. And when I say an overview, I'm looking at the flooring, I'm looking at the ceiling, I'm looking at the walls, I'm looking for major cracks in the walls, same thing in the ceiling, deteriorating ceiling cover, the floors. Interesting, I'm looking at grout. I'm missing grout here on my tile floor. I've got some chip tile over here towards the edge. So I'm pointing those types of things out. I'm coming over and I'm opening every single cabinet. I'm opening every single drawer. I can't tell you how many times I've opened up a drawer and the face of the drawer has just come off in my hand. So I open every single drawer. Let's get to the kitchen sink here. I'm testing water pressure. I'm testing hot, cold, make sure that hot is where it should be. To the left, cold to the right. I'm underneath the sink. The first thing, the most obvious thing is always, is there water staining on the base? Now, what's interesting is that this has all been recently replaced. Okay, why was it recently replaced? That tells me something. So now I'm looking to see if there's an existing leak. So ordinarily I would have that water continuing to run so that I could see if there are any drips under the drain line or under the garbage disposal. I want to make sure that the garbage disposal is correctly hooked up. I would have this in conduit. Technically, we're not supposed to have free wiring here for the garbage disposal. The garbage disposal is here. I ran it earlier. There's something in there, so I don't want to run it again. Dishwasher. I would run the dishwasher. That would be running right now along with the washer dryer, the range. Everything would be running. Now we get to this cupboard and we have mice. This is mouse droppings. I'm also looking at the floor and I'm seeing mouse traps. So obviously an exterminator is going to need to come out and take a look at what's going on here. It's not a question of if they have mice. It's just a matter of how many, and we need to get rid of them. So we'll continue along here. And oh, by the way, back at our sink, I'm checking my outlets. I need a GFCI outlet within 6 feet of my kitchen sink. So because these two are not GFCIs, they trip to this GFCI right over here. So when I use my tester on all the outlets, which I do, I use my tester. When I trip that, it's going to trip to this GFCI right over here, and this is where we would come to reset it. Now, another thing, windows. I'm checking all the windows. I'm opening them all, making sure that the cranks work, that they return. A lot of times you'll open a window with the crank, you go to crank it back, and then it doesn't work, and you have to go outside and push it back in. So I want to make sure that that's not happening. Again, I'm opening these windows here, opening these windows here. On windows, I'm making sure that we don't have broken seals between the panes, that we don't have cracked or broken glass. I'm checking to make sure that we have screens, that the screens are in good condition. Again, I'm checking all the drawers here at the kitchen desk area. I'm continuing to move around here, getting to the sliding glass door. I want to make sure that it's operational. One thing that I always recommend for sliding glass doors is a dowel or a 2x4 or a metal bar or something that secures that door from opening, because this latch right here, even in the locked position, if I want to open it, it wouldn't take too much for that to happen. I'm looking at the deck since this is the access to it. I'm checking the exterior outlet there to make sure that it's operational. I'm checking the deck flooring, and I'm checking the condition. I see some chip paint on the deck and the exterior light there. Because I've got a good visual lighting and the exterior of the sliding glass door there as well while I'm there. I'm checking the island on our center island, or the outlet on our center island. I'm noticing that the center island is anchored. It's not free movable. I always check that as well. Another outlet, I'm checking all the burners on my range. I'm running the oven. I'm noticing a difference in the height and some loose countertop. Thank you, Phong. I just got stuck on that. Some loose countertop right underneath my range burners. Yeah, I'm running the oven. When I come in, I'm turning on the oven, the range, the washer, dryer. All the ceiling fans, all the lights, everything that can be run is run. So by now this range is already hot because I've had it run while I was out doing my outside stuff. Continue to check the outlets. I like this little break in the wall there. Continuing to check the cabinets. I get to the fridge, I'm making sure that it's cold, that it's working, that the light works, that the gasket around is sealing correctly. I'm checking the ice and water dispenser here. I'm checking the fridge for the same thing, make sure that the light works. And we don't have ice in here. So if that's the case, I'm wondering if it's turned off or if I need to pull the fridge out and see if there's an issue with the water supply line to the ice and water dispenser. So that's what I'm looking at in the fridge. We've made our way around the kitchen now. That's kind of a brief overview of what I'm looking at in a kitchen. There's a lot to look at it. Again, gas for our range, electric all around, and water for our sink and our dishwasher. So we've got a lot of things going on here. Thank you very much, all of you, for listening, watching. If you like this, please like it, share it, and comment, because we want to hear your thoughts on this. Oh, and again, my name is Ted Koltes, Home Inspector. I always forget that part. Ted Koltes, Home Inspector, 763-843-4694. Again, 763-843-4694. Thank you for watching.